Good day to you, Gemini. Welcome to your reading with Meenakshi Tarot. This is a general reading for your first week of August. So please remember to take what resonates with you and leave what does not resonate with you. And if any of part of this reading is not resonating with you, Aquarius, then Aquarius, Gemini. I just did Aquarius reading. So Gemini. So please just remember to look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising. So you've got first cup up, 7 of cups, 8 of cups, 10 of wands, the world, 4 of cups in reverse, the world in reverse, the devil, Capricorn energy, Knight of cups, Gemini, King of pentacles, Queen of cups in reverse. I see a lot of you are feeling as though you might have made some wrong choices in your life. A situation where you could have made the wrong choice and you're finding yourself in a situation where, there's a little bit of regret about things. Some of you could be faced with this. You could be faced with, that things didn't work out the way you had expected it to work out, and there's a lot of disappointment for a lot of you with a lot of situations that are unfolding in your life right now, and you're needing to move on from that. You could be feeling very blocked. You could be feeling very overwhelmed. You could be feeling, I don't know if I've made the right decision. But you need to be a little bit more focused and a little bit more balanced about things. But more than often than not, that even though you are feeling so confused, it's maybe because you need to let go of certain things. Maybe you need to let go of the things that are keeping you stuck. Maybe you just need to let go of the things that are not allowing you to move on in life. And you need to be mindful of what are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? What do you need to let go of? No use being so hard on yourself when you're holding on to something or someone who has already let go of you. If you're holding on to a relationship where your other person has let go of you, then you're allowing yourself to be stuck. You have been on this very long journey and you cannot feel as though you have wasted your time on this journey, because you have learned a lot in this journey. You've invested a lot of yourself and a lot of time, and you did turn up prepared even though it didn't work out the way you thought it would work out. And that could be a situation for some of you out there. You put in a lot of effort and now you're wondering, what now? I put in all this effort and what is going to happen? Could also be that you have been so divided in terms of your attention has been divided, not sure where to focus on. And it's also important that you realize that you do need to stand up for yourself and not allow yourself to be oppressed by other people with their own desires and their own wants. And it's so easy for you, Gemini, to pull yourself back from your own truth and allow yourself to be caught up with other people and their dramas and their situations. Don't allow yourself to be emotionally bullied by other people. And also remember something, that in life there is no shortcut. So try not to take any shortcuts. Stay focused on your bigger picture. Stay focused on what it is that you want out of life. Some of you could very well be feeling as though, you've got this 4 of cups in reverse, this energy here saying to you that you are focusing a lot on the wrong things. You could be focusing on negative emotions. You could be very pessimistic. Maybe this is more of a time to focus on gratitude and joy and happiness. Look at that. You've got the Capricorn energy, this devil energy. Be careful of getting involved in situations that seem so wonderful in the beginning. Be careful of getting caught up in ideas and ideologies that are not healthy. So you do need to liberate yourself, and you do need to liberate the way that you are thinking about things. And sometimes you need to just delve into that shadow side of yourself, that side that maybe where you think, to stand up for yourself could be deemed as a negative thing, depending on your upbringing. Some people may not feel that it's in good character for you to speak up for yourself, to stand your ground, to mark your boundaries. For some people, that they perceive that as being rude. They perceive that as you're not being part of the collective. But that could be seen as your shadow side, but it's not really a shadow side to other people. Other people would see that as you allowing weakness to dictate, and this is where you need to face this. You need to face, as I'm taking responsibility for myself, for my life, what is my truth? What is my shadow? What is my truth? What is my light? If standing up for myself is seen as a negative, then I need to decide for myself what is my truth. You find that a lot of you could be finding yourself in a love situation where maybe you want to make this grand love gesture. Could be some of you could be, expecting somebody to come towards you with this grand love gesture. This could very well be somebody who is very romantic at heart and wanting to show you this love, Gemini. Could be you yourself wanting to be so romantic and bringing this romance into your situation. We see there's this wonderful age-old wisdom of comfort and love and, partnerships and commitment, and knowing that, you have this knowledge, this wisdom, the stability that you need. And you need to focus on that. So even though you are rising from this where you may have made a mistake or you may have misjudged a situation, you do find yourself in a place where you can say that I have made the right decisions for myself. So you need to rise above feeling insecure about things and allowing things to dictate you. You've got the Ace of Wands here. Lovely card, Gemini, lovely card. This is about new beginnings for some of you. Some of you could be having this new idea, so that even from this, as you rise up and start to believe and have this confidence in yourself again, you could be finding yourself having new ideas, new opportunities. Even a new relationship could be coming your way. A new opportunity open itself up for you, Gemini, something wonderful. However, we see some of you wanting to walk away from conflict situations, so you could end up walking towards something that there is a bit of conflict. You have the Five of Swords reversed, you've got the Nine of Cups reversed, the Hanged Man reversed, you've got the Four of Swords there, the World reversed, the Magician upright, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Fool upright. So a little bit of challenges we're faced with. This is that, what you could have been in a situation where there was a bit of conflict with other people, where there was a bit of misunderstanding, where people were not seeing your point of view when it came to things, and it could have been a lot of things that could have been avoided was not avoided. So you need to be very mindful of that as well. What has happened. Sometimes it's also a case of you needing to realize that there are people that are not always with good intentions around you, and there are people that can be very spiteful around you. So you need to be aware of this and have this knowledge that there are these people around, and therefore you cannot allow yourself to sit in a situation where there is this discontentment and this unhappiness. You need to move on for yourself. You need to also maybe start to view things a little differently. You need to realize that, sometimes you need to be a bit more practical about what has happened in your life. Be a bit more truthful, a bit more honest about your situations, and also take some time out for reflection, for maybe focusing on your spiritual aspects of your life and bringing in that peace, that contentment, meditation, some understanding, letting the past go. Even though you want to look towards the future, try not to allow yourself to become too burdened by old ways, old-fashioned traditions, because that's not going to serve you very well. So here we go. Some of you are feeling quite empowered. Maybe you have this new love situation or somebody who's very loving coming towards you. And you need to be very blissful about all of that. Enjoy that which it is. It's a wonderful opportunity to create new love and a new beginning for you. And you can bring this magician element into something new in your relationship. Be very mindful about people that you cannot rely on, or situations that you cannot rely on. And be very mindful as well as you step into the future. Make sure you have all the information that you need. And don't be hasty to just make decisions. But also remember that you can just move forward. And you can move forward into the unknown, because is it really unknown for you? Or is it just a new path? Sorry, I just need to grab another sip of water. Okay, let's see here what fell out. King of Cups. So, this is loving energy. Now, some of you could actually be in a situation where you do need to make some choices with regards. There's like this balance between you when it comes to financials, when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to your money situation. So, some of you could be very mindful with regards to a love situation. Be very careful of the information that you receive. You've got Aries energy here. You've got the Chariot energy here, which is Cancer energy. You've got the Ace of Wands twice. The Tower, reverse. So a lot of truths, King of Pentacles. A lot of truthful situations are coming out here. Things that about yourself that you need to learn, about other people that you need to learn. There could be a bit of miscommunication in a love situation or a relationship with a close friend or with somebody where there is a bit of misunderstanding. So take some time out to listen to each other, to understand each other. We see that you do need to have this clarity of thought and mind when it comes to making decisions, but also don't allow yourself to be caught up or misguided in a love situation. Have clarity of thought. There could be a little bit of struggles in some people's love stuff, so take a little moment to talk to your partner. Find out where it is that they are at. Find out what it is that you need to know. Some of you could be looking at new beginnings. A new relationship could just have, as you're finding out about each other, having a little bit of misunderstanding. So take some time to talk, to communicate, to understand. Very important. We see that there is, this. It's important to have some reasonable expectations of yourself, allowing change to happen, to conform, to understand. Also realizing that to just be running ahead and not being clear about your focus. Learning from the past mistakes and moving towards the future is very important right now. Being determined, being focused. It's important that you have this kind of energy about you, and realizing as well that you need to have this energy. Also be very mindful of dealing with people who are very emotional and using their emotions and becoming temperamental and having little tantrums around you. It's important to not be manipulated when it comes to emotional situations. Some of you could be looking at taking a trip, so maybe a trip would do you some good, help you get a different perspective on things and bring some little bit of fun and joy back into your space. Some of you could be thinking of also maybe purchasing a vehicle. We have daughter romance, man holding a heart, definitely a love situation, woman holding a coin in reverse, adjacent possibilities in reverse, and the magician and the mirror in reverse. So wonderful. Some of you opening yourself up to a love situation, hey? Allowing your romance situation to bloom, to grow, to prosper. So that's wonderful. If you're looking for love, now's the time to let love in through the front door and say welcome. It could be could even be an existing love relationship that is just reaching new heights of love. It could be somebody that you already know that is, that the energy around the relationship is changing and it's becoming more loving, more of what it is that you would like. And some of you could be dealing, you could possibly know this person. I see there is somebody who's got this person who's around, who's a very loving person, somebody who is who has great feelings for you. Could be somebody new in your space. They have good intentions. They might help you with certain projects that you might be having, but their intentions are good and they definitely are enjoying your company and they have a lot of love to express towards you. However, that being said, you've got the woman holding a coin in reverse. Somebody you could be having somebody in your space that is just draining you financially. You could be having somebody who just devalues you and criticizes you. And be careful if you are not that person. Be careful if you're not that person that's wasteful, that doesn't have any understanding, and any responsibility. You need to avoid toxic people. You need to avoid toxic situations and, cut that out of your space, toxic situations. You don't want to be caught up with all of that. So you need to just be mindful of all of these things that are happening for you, and you need to be mindful as well. Your person most probably is also just very focused on you. Maybe they have a little bit of self-doubt when it comes to you and your situation. Maybe they need to also get rid of unhealthy patterns that they have, and they could be feeling a little stuck, not sure which way to go, not sure whether you are that interested in them. Maybe they just, they've been hurt so often in the past that even though they may love you, they want to come towards you. We see that they could be feeling a little bit challenged with regards to that, because they have got their own issues that they need to sort out before they can maybe make this grand gesture of love towards you. Or maybe they are working themselves up to this because they are looking at you, they are observing you, and they know that you maybe are not going to be irresponsible with their heart, and you're going to take them seriously. But it also depends on who you're getting your advice from, and who's saying what they're saying to you. Be careful that not everybody who around you who you think is going to give you the best advice will necessarily give you the best advice. So just be mindful of that, Gemini. This can happen. Sometimes you need to be, this magician in the mirror, that definitely points out to you missing a great opportunity. So you could have this new love situation coming towards you, and we could see that some of you could be so caught up with your own issues and on bad advice, on dramas. So you need to see what makes you tick, what is inside of you that you need to address, that you need to look at, what is making you believe that you're not deserving of this new romance situation, this new love situation, Gemini, that is coming towards you. So you need to have a little bit more confidence in yourself and realize that you are worthy of love, and you can allow this love situation to come towards you, and allow yourself to feel this love, embrace this love, and be a part of this love situation. Now I'm shuffling again. Let's see what Sacred Traveler has to say for you. So, Gemini, quite interesting. This really did take a twist and a turn, this reading. Whoops, what is this? Surrendering to the journey. So, yeah, wonderful card. Really just let go. Really let go of how you think the situation should be. Let go of what other people are saying to you right now. Just release this journey. Surrender to this journey. And you can begin right now where you're at, and allow your heart to open with joy and love and understanding, and just let that inner self just shine. Let the romance bloom. Open your heart to love. Take the step, move forward in your love situations. Don't allow yourself to be sitting on the sidelines and not letting things happen for you. So just be very positive about all of this. Okay, let me draw a card now from Starseed Oracle for you. So this is quite interesting, Gemini. It's a beautiful reading for you. Beautiful new beginnings for you, Gemini. So what does Starseed Oracle have to offer Gemini? So let us see here, Gemini. You are not alone. So, Gemini, even though you're saying to yourself, okay, what is this Meenakshi telling me about love situations? Some of you may be feeling, I don't even have anybody in my space right now. Remember that you are never alone. You are never alone. And you need to just open yourself up to this, and see that you are part of a community. See that you are connected. Find yourself, even though some of you may be feeling that, I don't want to engage in meaningless conversations and meaningless relationships. You must remember that you are not alone. Some of you could be just saying, I don't really want to be with people. You must remember that as people, we love companionship. We love to be with others, both emotionally and physically. And you need to realize that you need to also allow this to happen. And we have a lot of you could be meeting somebody with an online relationship, but there to be very careful about that. There's still, you still need to know the person. You still need to meet the person. There's energy that you need to know about these things. And you need to also be so mindful of kind of news that you're listening to, so that you're not listening to too much of negative drama. You got to be very cautious about yourself. You got to be, allowing yourself to love. Even though some of you could be feeling like, I'm so too tired to talk, I'm too tired to be part of things, I'm too tired to want to give a love situation another chance. Try not to isolate yourself. Try to allow yourself to communicate, be involved with people, with friends, meet up with a friend, phone somebody you haven't phoned in a while, catch up, have a conversation, meet them for coffee, do something, get out there, and allow yourself to enjoy life again, instead of just staying so stuck in your situations. And your spirit is craving this physical connection. It's craving to be part of a community. This isolation is not working for you anymore, Gemini. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. And for those of you who have subscribed, once again, thank you for subscribing. And for those of you who have not subscribed as yet, please subscribe to my channel and remember to share my videos. So please take care, Gemini. Until next time, goodbye.